Imagine this. You are in bed with someone you trust. You said yes, but you said yes to sex with protection. And then, without you knowing, that protection is gone. The condom is off. Your trust is broken. And your consent has been stolen from you. That is not just a mistake. That is not just sex. That is a violation. This is what the world calls stealthing. And tonight, we're going to talk about it, the truth, the psychology, the damage, and why this hidden act is far more dangerous than people want to admit. Stealthing is a word that almost makes it sound like a game, like some secret trick. But let's not sugarcoat it, it's a form of sexual assault. It's sex without consent. And consent is the line between intimacy and violation. If that line is crossed, you're not making love, you're breaking trust, dignity, and sometimes even a person's future. Stealthing is when one partner removes a condom during sex without the other's knowledge or consent. Sometimes it's lying about wearing one. Sometimes it's poking holes in it. Sometimes it's pretending, manipulating, or deliberately breaking it. At the core, it's the same thing. It takes away your ability to choose. And without choice, there is no consent. But here's the catch. The word stealthing almost softens the crime. People hear it and think of something sneaky, something playful. But let's be honest, this is rape by deception. It's sexual assault. And the fact that so many people don't even know this term or don't take it seriously is proof of how dangerous silence can be. Now you may be wondering, why would anyone do this? The answers are dark. Some do it because they think sex feels better without a condom, and they don't respect their partner enough to care about their safety. Some do it out of misogyny, believing it's their right to take what they want, that women exist to be impregnated, that protection is optional if they don't want it. Others do it to trap a partner, forcing a pregnancy or transmitting an STI to make sure their partner never leaves them. Yes, people actually think like that. It's sick, but it happens. Behind the act is always the same poison: control. Stealthing is not about pleasure. It's about power. About stripping someone of their agency and turning sex into a weapon. Let's talk consequences because they are real, physical, and devastating. First, there's the risk of pregnancy. One moment of betrayal can lead to a lifetime of responsibility. Then there's the risk of sexually transmitted infections, diseases that can scar someone for life. But beyond the body, stealthing leaves wounds on the mind. Victims often describe it as a betrayal so deep it shakes their sense of safety, intimacy, and trust. Guilt, shame, feeling violated. Many compare it to rape, and they're right. Because what was stolen from them wasn't just physical protection. It was their right to choose. Imagine thinking you are safe with someone only to realize they tricked you. That kind of violation can destroy confidence, intimacy, even the ability to trust future partners. And for those who have been victims of sexual assault before, stealthing can reopen scars they thought had healed. Now, here's the question. If stealthing is so clearly a violation, why isn't it treated as a crime everywhere? In some countries like Australia, New Zealand, Germany, Canada, it is criminalized. People have been prosecuted for it. But in many places, including most of the United States, the laws are still weak. Only a few states, California, Maine, Washington, recognize stealthing as a civil offense. That means you can sue for damages, but often it's not prosecuted as sexual assault. And that gap in the law allows abusers to hide in the shadows. Words matter. When we say stealthing instead of sexual assault, we minimize it. We make it sound less violent. But make no mistake, it is violent. It is assault. And until we call it what it is, victims will keep being silenced. If this has ever happened to you, the first thing you need to know is this. It is not your fault. You didn't cause it. You didn't deserve it. You were violated. What should you do? First, take care of your health. Get tested for pregnancy and STIs. See a doctor if possible. Second, know your options. In some places, you can take legal or civil action. Don't be afraid to seek justice. Third, protect yourself going forward. Bring your own condoms. Check them during sex. If a partner gets defensive about that, that's a red flag. They don't deserve your trust or your body. Stealthing hides in silence. It hides in words that make it sound like just a mistake or not a big deal. But it is a big deal. It's consent theft. It's betrayal. It's sexual assault. And if you've been through it, I want you to know you are not weak, you are not broken, and you are not alone. Speaking about it, learning about it, Naming it, that's how we strip away the silence. Because sex is supposed to be about intimacy, connection, and choice. The moment choice is taken away, it's not sex anymore, it's assault. And the world needs to see that truth. So let me leave you with a question. If someone steals your wallet, we call it theft. If someone steals your body, shouldn't we call it assault? Think about that.